Buckles, they have the score here. Rolls to the right, will throw back. Receiver is there. Touchdown! They rolled everything right up the gut, breaking tackles to the outside, running away from the secondary. Say goodnight. Nice bounce. Looks to throw into the end zone. He got that. He got that. Wow. Unbelievable. All of a sudden, Bishop sees this into the secondary and will stroll in.
Well, it's the last high school football of the year. It's an all-star game. 17 schools of Knoxville against 40 schools from the outlying counties. Knoxville 1-0 with a 20-13 win a year ago. Who wins it tonight on the Rivalry Showcase? Mark Packer along with Austin Price. We've shot off the first and second of our fireworks. Still plenty to come, by the way.
Yeah, still a lot more to come, and then hopefully there's a lot of fireworks on the scoreboard with touchdowns, too.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, one of the things about tonight that I'm excited about, Dave Meskey, the longtime head coach at Webb, 42 years. Tonight, his final game that he is coaching. He's standing by with Zach Nelson.
Thanks, Mark. Coach Meskey, been at Webb 40 seasons. You're getting to coach Knoxville tonight. What does that mean to you?
Well, first of all, I've been blessed to be at Webb School for 40 years, and this community is our home, and we love the Knoxville community, and we're very proud to be part of that community.
Yes, sir. What was your favorite part of the week? A lot of festivities this week, a lot of fun. What was your favorite part?
Absolutely, it's always the kids. They make you laugh, they make it fun. I got to meet a lot of new kids, and that's what it's all about. It's about kids meeting kids and coaches meeting new kids.
Yes, sir. What's it like to coach the very last time here on this stage? What does that mean to you?
Like I told these kids, they're the best in Knoxville, and being around them, they've made it a great week. And I've had a lot of fun, and to end, with these kids, it's great.
Coach, we know you started off wearing that green jacket and that white tie. We want to congratulate you on a great coaching job. Happy retirement to you and your wife, Lynn.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Coach. We're going to go ahead and send it across the way to Eric Kane, along with East Tennessee head coach Davey Gillen.
Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on winning your state championship. What's the goal for a head coach in an all-star game like this tonight?
Really, for us, me and the staff, it's just trying to provide a platform for the kids. For us, it's not about winning and losing. It's putting in a base O, base D, letting them go out and perform tonight and, let it lay where it is. But hopefully they can show off tonight and impress some people.
I know that it was a little wet, a little rainy, but the week of practice, how was the energy? How was it with this new group here this week?
It was great. It's never fun practicing 4 hours a day in the rain at any point, no matter what you're playing for. But the good thing about the kids that are in an all-star game, they didn't get there by accident. They're all champions, all tough kids, hard workers. Nobody complained, They just went to work. We practiced, and they got better, and it's been a great week. Been a real reward to get to coach all these kids.
Now, this is a little rhetorical question here, but should we expect some fireworks, some more fireworks tonight from your team?
Well, I hope so. There's a lot of good players on both sides. Typically, an all-star game, execution isn't going to be the strong suit. It's going to be raw in the play itself, and kids are going to stick out one way or the other. But I think we got some really good players on both sides, so I think so.
Coach, thanks so much, and best of luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, the first quarter is brought to you by OEB Law, and our thanks to them for their support all year long, providing all of our fireworks tonight. Can't thank Tim Elrod enough. And this is what it's all about, is seeing these kids come out. Deshaun Bishop, Braden Latham, there's Jemias Mills. I know we don't ever say who do you pick to win the game, but who do you pick?
Last year I think everybody thought that East Tennessee was going to win and Knoxville won. I think a lot of people are picking Knoxville this year, and so I'm going to flip. I'm going to say the flip happens. I'm going to say that the favorite team, which is Knoxville, is going to get beat by the underdogs in East Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think Knoxville may have a little bit more. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that the East Tennessee coaches have have kind of, you know, they've kind of embraced the underdog role a little bit. But I see guys when I look at, you know, the East Tennessee team, Jai Hundley, you know, someone that I think, you know, Elijah Rogers, another one that, like, to me are tailor-made for this kind of game to have a big game. Both kids from Oak Ridge. I just think there's a real chance that, you know, you can get off to a good start. I think ultimately, though, it boils down to quarterback play and turnovers.
East Tennessee won the toss. They have elected to defer. And it's funny, we talked about it earlier. The guys in the truck were like, hey, do you want to try to list starting lineups? I'm like, no. Do you know who's starting at quarterback? Well, no, because they wouldn't tell anybody. I mean, in an all-star game, there's Ella, by the way.
Yeah. You know, once you accept the invitation to be a part of this game, you can't come back, right? I mean, is Ella done? I mean, I saw on Twitter she accepted the invitation.
Yes.
Is this her last game?
No.
Well, how's that work? I mean, could we have pulled out some juniors and sophomores to play in the game?
Yeah, not everybody in the band or cheerleaders are seniors.
Really?
No, they're not all seniors. There's kids. I mean, we got some kids that are twirlers and on the flag corps that were here last year. They came back again. It's only the football players are required to be seniors. By the way, we have had some parents already asked to turn the music down, and our response was, no.
All right, I agree. My head's killing me. Then again, I've just been looking at you all day.
Okay.
Deshaun Bishop back deep for Team Knoxville as East Tennessee will kick it away.
All right, so here we go with the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. It's Deshaun Bishop. And Bishop, who just decommitted from Coastal Carolina the other day, is already an interesting story.
He is. We'll see where he ends up. I think Tennessee's still an option for him, and we'll see elsewhere who else kind of arises for the back-to-back Mr. Football winner from Carnes.
Yeah, I wonder about Ella, though, is she used to all this noise?
No. Even in Anderson County, they don't have the subwoofers.
So the starting quarterback is Chandler Wilson at Carter, who will play fake and throw this one out, and very quickly, East Tennessee into the backfield.
The Rivalry Thursday starting lineups, brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Motors.
There's no starting lineup to give. We just ran the billboard because we have to. But I will say this, that the defense that has rules in this game, you can only send a fifth person on third down. They'll get this one out to Deshaun Bishop and tackled quickly by that aggressive East Tennessee defense.
Of course, when you do that as well, you basically, it makes it harder to complete passes down the field because people will sit back and in more of a zone when you can't. Everything's going to be right in front of them.
So third down and long coming up for Wilson. His first pass of the game, rolling White back across his body, and the ball knocked down, and a 3-and-out for East Tennessee. That's Jace Dobbins of Jefferson County, as Darius Redmond of Powell couldn't hold on to the football. Dobbins, a guy who we list him as an athlete. There are some players that you list in specific positions. Dobbins one that you brought in just because he can play a number of positions. Back deep is Justin Walker of Sevier County.
Nice punt here from Brock Taylor.
Nice hanging punt.
Nice punt, nice bounce.
And will bounce out at the 25.
Punt of 53 yards.
So Walker Martinez, a Mr. Football finalist from Anderson County, will step out onto the field as the quarterback in his final game here at Anderson County. Got some big linemen in front of him, by the way. Barrett Maddox, big number 68 at right tackle. Headed to Vanderbilt. And they'll look to throw. This will be a double pass on play number 1. It's an all-star game. Bryson Val behind the secondary. Touchdown. 75 yards.
The best part is they can have celebrations. That's the best part. Trickeration right out of the gate.
I never saw that in practice this week.
They did it when you weren't there.
Oh, thank you for clearing that up.
Watch the double pass here. It's Devin Jones of Campbell County. Campbell County to Anderson County. Sounds like Madden Justin's high school career.
So right off the bat, and they will come and block the extra point.
Is that allowed? I didn't think you could block the extra point.
We're allowing it. 6-0. After what just happened, allow it. By the way, I want to thank our veterans from Reeves Across America. They've been helping us tonight take all the, sell the tickets at the gate. And the donations brought in this year about over $15,000. You can still donate tonight to make sure that every veteran's grave has a wreath on it.
Have the wreaths been put out yet?
I don't think so. I think that's coming. I'm going to get the right date. By the way, I think there is a rule discrepancy. So we're going to do one untimed down that Davey Gillum says, hey, you can't block an extra point.
Well, that was what was asked at the practice that you were at the other day. That's why I said, is that not against the rules?
I told them it was against the rules. But when they did it, I'm not going to argue with them. Matt, look at Matt. It's always Matt that's pushing the
buttons. Look at him. He's wearing my pullover.
Oh, let's head down to the sideline.
All right, guys, I'm here with the guy who threw that touchdown pass. And if you remember, Rivalry Thursday, Campbell County against Clinton, Devin Jones did that same play. So have you ever played quarterback in your life? I know you play receiver.
Yeah, actually, I played quarterback all the way up from when I was younger, all the way up until middle school. And then I changed. I was like, I really want to be a receiver now. So I changed to receiver, but they still give me the opportunity still to throw the ball sometimes.
It looks like you want to play quarterback. How many of those have you done this year successfully?
Oh, successfully? I think we've always scored in that 4 times this year, but we've done it probably about 8 or 9. We've done it almost every game this year because we run the bubble so much. It opens it up.
Last thing, when did you know y'all were going to run that play number 1?
Probably 1 minute before we actually did it, because we put that play in today, and he was like, be ready for that double pass, and I was like, all right. And then they say Cougar, and told me to go out there and throw it, and I was like, all right.
Congrats, man. Great throw.
Thank you.
Guys, that's Devin Jones, the wide receiver that just threw that touchdown pass.
How cool is that, by the way? Campbell County on the touchdown pass to Anderson County.
Better yet, look at the stands.
Can you believe that for an all-star game? Look at that. And I will tell you the truth, that was my goal. That was my goal, to have an all-star game that you had excitement and you had a crowd there.
Well, again, getting the cheerleaders, getting the band, all that plays into it. And again, I think, too, when all the kids are somewhat connected, because it's all local, it makes it the buy-in's a little bit stronger. The only thing this game is missing is Richie No on the PA.
Yeah, it was funny. The 4 Maryville guys came walking up together, and I said, by the way, there's a guy that does a local, betting thing, some kind of bookie. And I said, he actually put, now hang on, just follow the story. The guy put this game in the weekly picks that you could wager on, okay? I'm not the person who did it, I'm just telling the story. Well, the line was Knoxville by 7.5. And so they go walking by, and Peyton Cooper, linebacker, just started laughing. He goes, yeah, we'll see. I thought it was kind of funny. Come on. It's all in good fun, Austin.
It's all in good fun until somebody gets hurt.
7-0. So they'll go deep. Receiver was there, a little underthrown.
Tried to find Caleb Harper from Carter. That was Carter to Carter.
It's funny how that happens. You get the quarterback-receiver combinations, and they're
actually no. That's not either. That's Luke Johnson, I believe.
Luke Johnson out of Fair.
Oh, goody! It's the holidays. Gonna go from Uncle Scrooge thanks to Uncle Scratch with these new holiday instant games. Time to hit the streets and spread some cheer. You, sir, have some instant games. And you, my dear. And you, happy holidays! Scrooge is here to spread some cheer. Happy holidays. I've brought you instant games.
Oh, Uncle, we have fun for you as well.
Forget the Scroogin' and get to scratchin' with holiday instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun.
WVLT is your home for the Tennessee Titans all season long. Join us for the Titans and the Jaguars this Sunday at 1.
Catch all the action right here on WVLT.
The holidays are a busy time for a lot of families, filled with hours of joy that can also be chaotic at times. But if you think your house is noisy this time of year, chances are a couple in North Dakota can give you a run for your money. The reason? They have 8 children in the home, all of them adopted. Kevin Waldman reports.
Really? Yeah. If you stop by to see the Hereford family in West Fargo, there's a good chance Dawn will be holding a baby or a toddler.
Get out of there.
She not only runs the daycare, the Hereford house has become a safe, secure sanctuary for foster children, who now have become Dawn and Eric's family through adoption.
We've really grown in the last few years.
Yeah.
Kids were never really a possibility for us for a while.
When Eric and Dawn married 14 years ago, they tried to have children, but medical issues prevented it.
We went down the IVF road, and it scared me. It was emotional, it was stressful.
And so in the early 2000s, the Herefords started fostering children, babies, toddlers, teens. And soon the Herefords started adopting. Their Christmas ornaments tell the story. Life as a married couple, then an adoption. Another and another.
There are days when there's certain times of the day when it's loud, crazy, usually like right after breakfast.
Tonight on the mantle are the stockings of Hannah, Layton, Ben, Caden, Isabel, Jackson, Blake, and Tatum. That's right, Dawn and Eric Hereford are the proud parents of 8.
Once we got one and then some more siblings started coming along, we felt that they needed to stay together, right? So, yeah, and it's just kind of snowballed into 8, which is great. I mean, we love every single one of them to death. They're a lot of fun.
Days are now spent running to school, sporting events, and doctor visits. The kids are thriving despite roadblocks they faced from day one.
Most of our kids were predisposed to some sort of drugs in their system. We had one that was also abuse related, but they're all different. They're all unique. They all come with their own quirks and needs and wants, and you just do it.
It's changed my life for the better. I couldn't imagine not having these 8 kids. So yeah, it's been an absolute blessing.
And what about this crazy, chaotic household of 10? Well, the kids tell us they wouldn't want it any other way. This is Layton.
It's amazing. Just parents are the best.
2-year-old Blake tonight, mesmerized by the Christmas tree. This is home now. You might find a dust ball or a color crayon mark on the wall, but you'll find a house full of hearts. A couple that never dreamed of a family, tonight is not only putting 8 to bed, but they're caring for 3 more in foster care.
Alert Weather Team, brought to you by Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical.
One Prilosec OTC each morning blocks heartburn all day and all night. Prilosec OTC reduces excess acid for 24 hours, blocking heartburn before it starts. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Restless nights fogging up your day? Tonight, try new ZzzQuil Pure Z Sleep Plus Next Day Energy with melatonin to help you fall asleep naturally, plus extended release B vitamins. Wake up feeling refreshed. Pure Z's. Sleep better, wake up your best.
The small business needs the most from every investment, and Comcast Business gives you more. More innovation with our new gig speed Wi-Fi, plus unlimited data. More speed from the largest, fastest, reliable network, and more savings when you add Comcast Business Mobile.
Simplicity and savings, all from one provider. Get started with internet and advanced security for $40 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add Comcast Business Mobile. Plus, ask how to get up to a $750 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle.
During Mattress Month at Rooms To Go, our free adjustable base upgrade makes getting a great night's sleep as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Choose your perfect mattress set from our great selection of top brands. 2. Buy that mattress set at a great low sale price. 3. Switch your foundation to the comfort and convenience of an adjustable base for free. Sleeping better and saving money is as easy as 1, 2, free when you buy a mattress set and switch to a free adjustable base during Mattress Month at Rooms To Go.
5 minutes, fellas. 5 minutes.
Appreciate it, man. Oh, okay. You getting that bet in before the boom,
Oh,
huh?
yeah, LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That ain't
It's
enough.
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line peppermint. For me, no milkshake is topping the Peppermint Chip Milkshake.
Hi, my name is Madison, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is how it just makes me feel like a kid again. I love the cherry on top and the sweet peppermint bark flavor. It's definitely on my list of things that bring me joy around the holidays.
Every morning is a gamble when you head out the door. There's road work, car wrecks, you name it. Keep WVLT with you and stay on time, every time.
Your WVLT First Alert Track.
Welcome back to Anderson County for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. East Tennessee up 7-0. Knoxville gets the football. Knoxville 2 3-and-outs to get this game started, and now they start just outside their 1-yard line. And they'll put Chandler Wilson of Carter back in with Deshaun Bishop to his left. Fake the handoff, and why not take a shot deep? Wilson will overthrow his receiver. Hey, I want to welcome in Adam Robertson, who's the president of Commercial Bank. Move over just a little bit. We got tight quarters here. I can't thank you guys enough. People don't really know this. When I told you about the concept of this event and game, then COVID kind of happened, and you've been on board for a while, and I think it's paying off for us.
It's a great event, and we're glad to be a partner in it. But, I mean, what a turnout tonight.
Yeah.
You know, man, when I parked and I was walking in and I could see the stadium and I could see it filling up, I thought, man, this is going to be fun.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun.
This is an all-star game. Tell us the advantages of Commercial Bank. I know that you guys are local, you're here, and that, I think, is your advantage.
We are. You know, we're East Tennessee Bank. We're founded in East Tennessee. These are our customers and our friends and our neighbors. My wife and I, we just got back from London, and while we were there, we saw a Dolly Parton's Smoky Mountain Christmas poster in London.
Yeah.
It's like everybody wants to be in East Tennessee, right?
You felt like it was at home.
Yeah, so what a great place to be. And we're excited to be a part of it and to celebrate these football players and the band members and the dancers and the cheerleaders to celebrate their careers and have a good time.
By the way, first down there is Deshaun Bishop kind of fell forward on first down for Knoxville so far, and what a time to get it as they were backed up to their one. Chandler Wilson with a pass here, and the catch is made out to the 20-yard line. Adam, I'll tell the story 1,000 times. I'll tell it again. You believed in this concept. You believed in what we were doing when I asked you for let me sign my name on a line that would give me several $100,000 to get this production unit. And that's what does all these games. It does state championships and does games for Tennessee baseball and softball. And you guys have been right along next to me the whole way, and I continue to say thank you.
Well, we're glad that we could partner with you on that because it's been a lot of fun to be partners in
kind
this.
Of visible to see something of your partnership and success.
It is. And we've been here at football games, and we do Rivalry Thursday, and you've been to Harrogate to do Lincoln Memorial games.
Yeah.
And it's been fun. It's been fun. You've had a lot of success doing it, and I know that it's.
It's not about that. It's about the partnership, and it's about the belief that you guys had.
Sure.
So I appreciate that. Wilson looks to throw and will find his big tight end, R.J. Brooks, who can't hold on to that one, and it will bring up a fourth down and a punting situation. Adam, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate so much Commercial Bank. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and congratulations on a great event, and congratulations to these athletes and the band members.
And my condolences of hanging on to Dean LaRue all this time.
Well, somebody's got to.
Just telling you. Yeah. Sounds good. Adam, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So a punting situation all of a sudden. The third punt of the game for Knoxville. Brock Taylor back out to punt again. It's a 4th down and 2, and he will punt this one, a high hanging punt. It will go out at about the 40. Let's take a quick break and a break.
Blue 2020 F-150 41,990. Hut. Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
Well, East Tennessee, the defense playing awfully well so far. They have stopped Knoxville all 3 times. And now your quarterback out of Greenville, Brady Quillen, steps into the game. A quick handoff off right tackle. And a run there by Aiden Littles of Pigeon Forge. Littles is the guy that plays for Scott Meadows over at Pigeon Forge. Good on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he was really good at linebacker, but right there had a great first down run. Second time into Knoxville territory.
Gain of 13 yards down to the 46. Quillen with a handoff off left tackle, bouncing outside. Still bouncing outside is Littles. How about the tough running here? That's pretty nice.
Some things you just can't teach, and got great feet. Just had a good feel for that. And instead of trying to just fit it up in there and take what he could get, he said, I'm going to bounce it. And then look at the feet twice.
And see, that's the kind of kid right there that I've talked about, that I love the opportunity they get. These college coaches that are watching, we've had 9-10 colleges come to practice this week and watch the players. I mean, there's a guy that now he gets his chance against this higher level of competition, and he's making good on it.
Second and 1. This is a good down to take a shot. There will be a timeout first. Second timeout used in this first quarter by East Tennessee. Let's head down to Eric Kane, who's got a hit on the sidelines as one of the key players for East Tennessee.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame show. Garrett Hawkins of Sevier County already forcing 3 punts for this East Tennessee defense. What's been working so well for you guys, having never played together before?
Man, I think it's a scheme, first of all. It's a really easy scheme. we came together this week. We've been doing it really well. We got a bunch of guys that can make plays, and we're already doing that.
All right, so I have some beef a little bit. As for defense, you got to keep it super vanilla. You can't slant a lot. You can't blitz. How frustrating can that be in a game like this when you still want to be competitive?
No, it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, you still just got to fly around and make plays. That's part of being on defense.
Awesome, man. How much fun is this?
Oh, it's a blast.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's like going to Frank Allen's for lunch up there in Sevier County.
Meanwhile, Zach Nelson on the far side of the field. Zach, who you got?
Hey, thanks, Mark. I've got Catholics, Brock Taylor. Brock, already 3 punts now. We don't interview punters a lot, by the way. Here we are down here with Brock. Brock, what does it mean to be committed to Vanderbilt and Clark Lee?
Yes, sir. I mean, there's nothing that I can find that I don't like about it. I mean, playing under Coach Lee, Coach Lustig, the special teams coordinator, everything about them, they're moving everything in the right direction. I mean, Coach Lustig is a famous special teams coordinator. Lou Groza winners at Syracuse. So, I mean, a program that's rebuilding, I want to be a part of something special. I can't wait to get there.
Also a part of that Coles kicking camp. What does it mean to get an invite to that?
Yeah, so working with Coles, I mean, they've done me really well because I started going into them whenever I was too young. I wasn't really good, so I shouldn't have started that early. But as I got older, kept getting better, started winning camps and then getting invites to the invite-only stuff. I mean, just love competing. Jamie Cole does everything right, and seeing all my guys at the camps, getting to do working with them is great.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brock. Best of luck in the next level.
Key third down here for East Tennessee.
Oh!
High snap.
Quillen comes up with it and just has, well, he couldn't fall on it. The ball's not round, and Eli Etherton of CAK comes up with the recovery, and here we go. It's an all-star game.
Just what Knoxville needed. One low snap 2 plays ago, and then this one was high. And Travis Mozingo celebrating with his player who recovered the ball. Nice job by Jemias Mills, who basically just went and landed on Quillen and said, no, you're not going to get this. We'll let some of my guys go get it.
Yeah, to your point, Knoxville needed something. Down 7-0, 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Back to Luke Johnson out of Farragut. Handoff to Bishop to the outside, and here's Deshaun Bishop. Deshaun Bishop dragged down at the 12-yard line. He didn't really like the tackle. But nice job by Nathan Roberts, the safety out of Morristown East, 6'5", 200 pounds. First down and 10. Luke Johnson looks to throw, and this one is knocked down. Jackson Gent of Northview Academy. I think that was, it's so hard to follow all these kids. Brian Kelly out of Oak Ridge in on that to knock the ball down.
They're adjusting to, in some cases, new numbers, but the helmets are so normally distinct, but because they have so many decals on them, some of them are hard to figure out.
Yeah, who's this even at quarterback now? Bishop to the outside. He'll be grabbed and dragged down.
Bryson Palmer. Gibbs at quarterback.
Justin Walker of Sevier County on the tackle. Yeah, it was confusing when Luke Johnson went off the field, and I'm like, wait a minute, they don't have one of their two quarterbacks out there.
You can work a...
Well, Palmer was a quarterback for Gibbs.
Yes.
Third down and 12, looking to throw into the end zone, intercepted. Sevier County's Justin Walker going high to make the interception, and so much for the turnover the Knoxville got.
At bare minimum, you flip field a little bit. First time tonight you've been in East Tennessee's territory.
So first down at the 20. And rolling to the right is Martinez, who throws this one away. Yeah, congratulations to Marcellus Jackson of Fulton, your 4A Mr. Football. A lot of disappointment over in these parts that Walker Martinez did not win. Good look at Caden Latham there out of West. Caleb Slover, Morristown East head coach, is the offensive coordinator for East Tennessee. 2.5 minutes to go first quarter, 7-0 East Tennessee. The only score, a 75-yard wide receiver pass to Bryson Val. Martinez sets up the screen and it bounces up.
Was very lucky.
John
that one wasn't picked off. Yep.
Carlovado.
Knoxville had that defended well.
I love the girls that are handling the music again this year. They were here last year.
Well, and what happened there was Jai Humley fell.
Mary Reagan Bowling and Kate McLean, our girls that are handling the music. Third down and 10 at the 20. They'll bring pressure here on a third down. Receiver popped free, but Martinez overthrows Elijah Rogers, and a punting situation for East Tennessee. Eric Kane on the sideline.
Yeah, look there like Knox County had something going, but East Tennessee's defense steps up again with the pick. Justin Walker, man, what went through your mind there when they went triple option, they popped up with that pass?
Just always playing teams that did that growing up. I knew the combo of the routes, and I just made a play on the ball.
How much fun has it been so far? Really successful first quarter, shut down some good players on the other side.
It's been a fun week. There's nothing ever like this. It's a great experience, and I'm glad to be here.
And kind of, how's the week been? I know it was a little rainy and whatnot, but how's the week and being around your new teammates here for the week, and how's it been?
It was shaky, but going to Top Golf with everybody, it was a fun time. We all bonded. It's been a great week.
I'm glad you got to go. Me and Austin didn't get an invitation.
Here we go.
Great job, man. Good job. Good pick.
Is that facts or not, Packer?
By the way,
Wren
trying
to get out of the phone booth.
No way. It's finally taken down by Jai Hunley. Wren ran about 75 yards. It was a punt of 29 yards. Brent Hughes, the coach at Halls over there, patting Jaquarius on the back.
By the way, Matt Lowe, I've never seen anybody more excited to trade pullovers.
Back to the pullover deal. Look at Jaquarius. There's Dakota Jolly.
Right here's the one. You're like, whoa. And at this point, then like Latham gets in the way, and you're like, maybe. And then
first down and 10. Wilson back in at quarterback. Will take a shot deep. Receiver is there behind the secondary. Touchdown.
Yep, that's O'Leary from Catholic, and that's somebody you've got to pay attention to as he's going to. Oh, yeah. You know what that is, Packer?
What?
Never mind.
I didn't know what you were looking for. What was the answer you were seeking?
It was the dance.
Oh, the music.
Oh, the dance that O'Leary was doing. He basically pulled the D. Williams from the Vanderbilt game where he acted like he pulled his hamstring and then went into the dance.
Watch Chandler Wilson. He's going to keep taking shots.
Oh, watch O'Leary right here. Now.
Oh, extra point is up. Nobody can try to block the extra point, so a little anticlimactic on the point to tie things up at 7. But you see O'Leary heading down to Zach Nelson. This is one of the great things about an all-star game. We have control over all this.
Back when I was on the sideline, we had control over during the regular season, too.
Yes, we did.
Eric's just too afraid to go for it.
Hey, thanks, guys. Up here with Sam O'Leary, you got exactly what you needed. Needed that big jolt of energy. What is it like getting a pass from Chandler Wilson down the field?
It's great. That was a great ball. It was perfect. It was right there. It was a great ball. He's a good quarterback.
Saw you didn't get to play a whole lot this season here in your senior campaign. Able to get out here in an all-star game, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, man. I've been working on my knee, got a little better, and I'm glad I'm out here.
What was your favorite part of the week?
Favorite part of the week? I like practice. That was fun. Me and all the other guys from around. It was great to see you guys.
Awesome. That's Catholic Sam O'Leary. We'll head it back upstairs with Mark.
Hey, Zach, can you tell Mark the name of the dance that he did not know that Sam just performed?
The dance.
He doesn't know. See, I'm not the only person that doesn't know.
The gritty.
Oh, the gritty, yeah.
See, he knows. I knew he would know.
Mark
he
doesn't know what the gritty is?
No, are you kidding me?
Oh, gotta know what the gritty is.
You know, I want this kind of abuse, I'll go home. Come on now.
Tyson Johnson back in for East Tennessee.
Getting tied at 7. Got Tim Elrod up here in the booth. And Tim, first off, how cool is it to be one more game? Look at this crowd here in Anderson County.
Awesome, awesome. You know, when you get high school sports, you get the all-stars. The fans definitely turn out and support their kids from the band parents. Look at him go.
Tyson Johnson.
He was cutting through there. So you get all the band kids, and you get the all-star cheerleaders, and you start putting wires over my head, and next thing you know, there's something's going on. And
okay, I will say this. The fireworks you guys have helped us with at OEB Law, and it's a way of life here at Anderson County.
It's what we do. You know, anytime we can make a memory for our kids, that's what we want to do. And just leave them with a positive experience, not only in athletics, but also in academics, because it bleeds over into the classroom.
All right, so pass across the middle. And here's one of those guys I was looking to see as well. Had a great career at Harriman, Camion Campbell, a 5'11", 180 wide receiver. And Tim, to me, that's what this game is all about. These kinds of guys like at Harriman, to have this opportunity.
Exactly. You know, you got some Harriman, you got the Harriman kids, you got the Rockwood kids down there, and those kids come to play. A lot of people don't get to see that single A, double A ball, but I'm fortunate enough to get to do that with our BBB show.
Right.
And these kids play just as hard as the Knoxville kids and the other kids.
I'm glad that you led me to that, as Little's around left in out of Pigeon Forge, having a really nice night so far. You've invested a lot in high school football, not just on Rivalry Thursday, but with Brad Jones and BBB 12 and what they, and that gives you a chance to get to a lot of the smaller schools.
That's right, and making and giving that publicity to the smaller schools builds the momentum for the smaller schools, and they love it. They love it. They love it when the TV comes because the whole day is centered around. Oh, we're on TV tonight, so let's bring the house. So
well,
it's very exciting.
It's one of the things we talked about on Rivalry Thursday. We didn't do a small school game this year. It's imperative that we do one. So we got to find the right one next year to get to a small school game. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Tim Elrod, thanks so much as always, man.
Hey, that's my pleasure. What a great partnership. Can't wait for next year. And enjoy the show, everybody.
Maybe we'll be here for Clinton and Anderson County. They're getting back together next year.
That's right.
Tied at 7 after 1 on the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City.
The Rivalry Showcase is brought to you by Pilot Company, Ted Russell Ford, Food City, and Lincoln Memorial University.
Football is back, and OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense. Call OEB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent in Farragut. I've been an agent here for 14 years and I'd love to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We're there for you if you're buying a home, a car, or you have a teenager that's starting to drive. We can help with all of that. We'd love to earn your business.
When it comes to the game of football, teamwork is critical for success. When it comes to customer service and business, that team approach is just as critical. That's why we're such believers in our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. We have seen firsthand how Exterior Home Solutions has supported our community and treats their customers just like family. So when it comes to roofing, siding, or maybe a complete overhaul, please make Exterior Home Solutions your first and only call.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you in part by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics, proud orthopedic provider for the Rivalry Showcase.
Second quarter is brought to you by the ministry that is Fellowship of Christian Athletes, changing the lives of athletes all over East Tennessee. And boy, my thanks this week to them as they got things started. If you missed the start of the broadcast and the start of the night, what a way to get things started. Fireworks galore, cheerleaders, about 50 cheerleaders here tonight, and getting us started on the Rivalry Showcase. Game is tied at 7 as we go to the second quarter. Surprisingly slow first quarter.
Yeah, it was. I agree with you.
Here's the Dakota Jolly from Rockwood carrying defenders on a 2nd down and 6. Look at the muscles on this guy. Do you see what I'm saying? He's a prototypical blocking fullback, but gets his hands on the football.
Would you call that yoked?
Not really sure. Third down and 4, obviously. Well, I don't say obviously. 4 down territory, you would think here. You can bring an extra defender if you want. Pass across the middle.
Called by Mason Shanks.
Shanks, a nice-looking wide receiver out of Campbell County. 6'2", 195. And a first down to the 20.
This is one of those games where, like, there's going to be so much movement. Picking the MVP for these games is hard.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to be really, that was a gain of 8 there as Martinez will look to throw again out of the backfield. And he'll find Jai Hundley.
When you think about it, you got a wide receiver pass for one school or for one team, then just a deep ball for the other.
Yeah, that's a lot of yards in a quarter, by the way. 242 yards in one quarter in an all-star game. By the way, we will announce here in just a little bit on the broadcast whenever our producer Skip tells us we can do it, who's going to be the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP for Knoxville and for East Tennessee. 2 different really cool helmet trophies.
You're talking about who they honor?
Who they honor.
Yeah,
who they honor. Yeah, who they honor.
I thought you were going to announce where next year's Rivalry Showcase is going to be.
Not doing that yet.
That's what you think.
2nd down and 7 East Tennessee game tied at 7. Martinez, quick pass across the middle. He knows that guy pretty well. It's the second touchdown of the night for one Bryson Val of Anderson County.
He's making an early stake to be the 6-star MVP by Exterior Home Solutions. Got it out of his hands quick. Val had the inside leverage on Caden Latham.
Extra point is up. It is good, and a 14-7 lead for East Tennessee. How big of an advantage? This is a dumb question. I'm sorry. This is a dumb question.
Did they play together?
We saw it last year, the Maryville connection.
I think it matters. I think you understand the depth at what, certain receivers run a route at. For the receiver, he knows kind of the timing of when Walker Martinez is going to get the ball out. And Martinez knows where he can put it to with Val. Val's got such a huge wingspan.
Well, so Steve Brewer will be honored tonight as the East Tennessee All-Stars MVP from Exterior Home Solutions. Beyond the Steve Brewer MVP tonight, one of my all-time favorite people, Fulton guy who went to Sevier County, and he is at the Nutcracker with his granddaughter.
Well, last year was Keith Henry, and then the Knoxville one was for Joel Helton. Like every year, we're going to honor a different coach. So people maybe understanding at home, like everybody, we'll announce the Knoxville one coming up here in a little bit. Let's head down to Eric Kane.
All right, guys, we're here with the guy that just caught that touchdown pass, Bryson Val. Bryson, walk us through that play. How did you get in the end zone there?
That wasn't really the play we were supposed to run, but me and Walker all season, we check plays all the time, and he'll just look at me and give me a little signal, and I'll run the whatever play he tells me to do.
I was going to say, that was your quarterback that threw you that. So how you kind of have an advantage when you look at the rest of the wide receivers in your team and the defensive backs.
Yes, sir. Me and Walker, we have really good chemistry.
There we go.
And if Coach calls a play and then Walker sees something else, like right there he saw the middle was open, he checked me a post, and I ran it for him.
All right, most important question. What were the kids calling the dance down there you did in the end zone there?
I was doing the self-revive. It's from Call of Duty Warzone. I was doing the crawl, and then I hit the self-revive kick.
Austin, did you know that one?
I did not know that one, but I did know the gritty.
Austin, Bryson, thanks so much, man. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back up to you.
So he answered your question there. Those two check to that. That's a check with me that Anderson County does. That's not even something that was in the offense here, but they've been used to it all year. Boom. So, yeah, 100% an advantage for those two in that instance.
Yeah, I mean, and once again, you got to the fourth quarter last year as a load of cheerleaders here tonight. I think there's 60 girls here this evening. You got to the end of the game last year. East Tennessee was down 20-6. You had Carson Jones of Maryville finding Markel Fortenberry, and East Tennessee almost came back and won the game.
Markel, who is really excited about his new head coach, who is Jamie Chadwell, former Maverick, new coach at Liberty.
Yeah, how weird is that? I mean, the timing of it. Second down here, low snap. Luke Johnson feels some pressure. Quarterback out of Farragut, rolls left, looking to throw, and will be taken down from behind, down at the 21-yard line. And that is Dawson Emmons of Jefferson County.
Defensive line getting after it. Jefferson County had a really good D-line all year long. Emmons was one of them. But they had like a rotation of like 7 or 8 guys making plays.
Well, we saw Jefferson County in that opener against Sevier County, a 7-6 slugfest. As Sevier County finally won. 3rd down and 12. Johnson going to take a shot deep. And that one should have been intercepted, or was it?
No, it was dropped. Could have been pick number 2 for Justin Walker.
And he would have been the leader in the clubhouse, ironically, from Sevier County for the Steve Brewer MVP tonight.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, he would have 2 picks. Val's got 2 touchdowns. Same team. So, like, that's where it gets kind of interesting, you know, on both sides. And right now, Brock Taylor making a case to be the MVP for Knoxville.
Yeah, third 3 and out, by the way, for Knoxville.
Pretty easy, though, when you know you ain't getting rushed. You can just boom one.
Yeah, Walker.
This is his worst punt of the night, and it's still going to get a good roll.
And we'll take a break. 14-7, East Tennessee with the lead in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. Well, we said that Steve Brewer would be honored as the East Tennessee MVP for Knoxville. It will be the Sam Anderson MVP tonight. Brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. One of the great servants of our community, Sam Anderson.
No doubt, and excited to honor him with tonight's Knoxville MVP for tonight's Rivalry Showcase.
$8:15 to go, first half, 14-7. East Tennessee with the lead, and they have got the football back. Brady Quillen, quarterback out of Greenville.
Oh, man.
Oh, that one should have been 6.
Oh, man, that is just, you don't get them like that. Cash Altum from Carter had, I mean, it was like when the receiver's that wide open, the DB was, or in this case, was wide open.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's like, give me that. Oh, wait.
He jumped around and literally, the vet took his face mask off. $14-7. It is a second down. Quillen again here. And this one, I believe, was tipped at the line of scrimmage by Jemias Mills of West. Greenville, ironically, here we are tonight at Anderson County, #1 team in the state all year long, dominated until they came here. And then were dominated by Anderson County 13-7, or 38-7, pardon me, in the quarterfinal. And then, of course, Anderson County won a state championship. Played for Eddie Spradlin. Third down here. Quillen on the option. And Knoxville all over that one. A couple of big guns there. Chris Hunter out of Carnes. John Sartell, big number 87 out of West.
I'll tell this story about Sartell. So I was going to tell this a couple weeks ago when we did the Powell game, and we just kind of got into other stuff. But Sartell, Rodney Garner, Tennessee's defensive line coach, he said, hey, I've got one of my really good friends. He's a coach at Air Force. Can you help throw him some names of guys that could play, potentially at the service academies?
Yeah.
And so I was talking to some coaches, like, Sartell really wants to go to a service academy.
Huh.
And so I gave this coach John Sartell's name and a few other kids, and sure enough, boom, going to the Air Force Academy. I just, neat just kind of how it all just kind of works, and, the coach just kind of fell in love with his game, and boom.
Well, speaking of boom, let's head down to Zach Nelson standing by with boom, Deshaun Bishop.
He is boom indeed, Mark. Deshaun, how does it feel to be now a two-time Mr. Football winner?
It feels good, all the hard work and dedication I put on these last few years. It's finally paying off. This means a lot to me, not just me, it means a lot to the community back home and our team back home. Because it's really a team award. I couldn't do it without those 5 in front. I can't do it without the rest of the guys pushing me.
You talk about a team award. You ended up second all-time in Tennessee in rushing yards, third in touchdowns. What does it mean to represent the Carnes community and have those high accolades?
It just means a lot, going down, probably one of the best players walk through Carnes, and you got to carry that title. I carry that title high. But again, it goes back to a team award, it's all 11 of us putting our work out there. Without them, I can't do what I do on the field, rushing for 300 yards a game or stuff like that.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Deshaun. We wish you the best of luck wherever you end up next year. Thanks.
Chandler Wilson on a 2nd down and 8 will get the first down. By the way,
the greatest Beaver of all time. I do want to say something. The people on social media that attacked him for winning. Listen, the kid from White County had a phenomenal year. Was every bit as deserving as Deshaun to win the award, right? Just like Walker Martinez was every bit as deserving to win the award as Marmar. Only one can win. But grown-ups, kids are kids, right? Like, I don't mind high school kids. But grown-ups tweeting at Deshaun Bishop. Like, man, grow up. Like, seriously, like that. Again, another 17-year-old tweeting at him, fine, whatever. They're kids. Like, trash talk happens all the time in the hallways. If you're grown up and you're tweeting at that kid, you could be mad that your guy didn't win. I get it.
Yeah.
But don't tweet at him. He didn't do anything wrong. All he did was go play.
Yeah. By the way, Garrett Hawkins of Sevier County at linebacker, one of the guys that I have said has stuck out like a sore thumb in practice this week. And a nice pitch and catch for Knoxville. Eli Davis on the tackle of Caleb Harper of Carter. Good look at Eli Davis there out of Anderson County. Ho! Looking to throw. Wilson will step up and will be buried by Pierce Browning.
Some good-looking kids, man. Super impressed.
A lot of kids in on that one. Five minutes to go. Anderson County is where we are tonight as East Tennessee has a 14-7 lead. Chandler Wilson feeling some pressure, going to be taken down back at the 39-yard line. And leading the charge that time is from Maryville, Caleb Graham at the linebacker position, 6'2", 260. Actually, defensive lineman. Graham got back there quickly. A 3rd down and Clinton to go. Justin Presley on the left, the offensive coordinator, Matt Lowe. Look, Matt was kind of funny this week. One of the players asked him, what a play call meant, and he goes, I don't know, that's Coach Presley's language. I don't understand what he's trying to say. He just caught me. Apparently he didn't catch you.
Again, if you don't, but he's right, though. Like, if you're not.
I'm out, Knoxville.
If you're not accustomed to certain things, then, I could see being confused.
Let's go ahead and take a break here with our friends at Dynabody. Pete, we've talked about Christmas. Christmas is here. What have you guys got to offer?
Well, with Christmas being right around the corner, we are totally stocked with used weights, used dumbbells, bars, benches, racks, cardio equipment, just anything that you can imagine.
So we're looking at the showroom right now, and when I show this video, and I've showed it before, there is a nice mix of brand new stuff that you guys make right here in East Tennessee versus used stuff that you have gotten from schools and gyms to kind of trade out the old with the new, but it's still great stuff.
It's absolutely great stuff. It's all commercial grade. There's none of the stuff that you would get from a big box store. Yeah. It's all heavy-duty steel, heavy-duty upholstery, foam, things like that. And it changes weekly.
Pete, I will say this, it's Dynabody.com, but this is an opportunity to say thank you to you and Heavy and all the people from Dynabody for believing in what we do.
Well, we thank you, Mark. We appreciate you doing what you do for the high school football in the community.
You see Justin Presley there. I was out of practice earlier this week, and he had this hat on that says "Run the Plains," and it was a Carter cross country, all wide open.
Look out! There he goes, cutting back inside, out of Farragut, looking for the end zone, and he will find it. That is Elijah Gibbs on a 3rd down and 19, a 61-yard touchdown, and Knoxville strikes back to within 14-13.
Huge play right there by Elijah Gibbs, and I'll finish the story in a minute, but Chandler Wilson catches him just sneaking out of the backfield and wide open, and then athlete being an athlete.
And he finishes at the tape.
So anyways,
by the way, that's one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet.
Oh, super nice. Super nice. Brock Taylor ties it at 14. So before we get down to Zach Nelson, who will be with Isaiah Gibbs, so he's wearing a hat that says "Run the Plains," and it's a Carter cross country hat. And I said, Brad Turner, you need to be wearing this. Because, that Gibbs won at Carter this year.
Yeah.
They run the Plains at Gibbs. And Presley really quick said, well, he's got to run something. He don't have no place at home. And I was like, it just called, it's striking me.
He doesn't have a stadium. Oh, my goodness. 7 plays, 72 yards. The touchdown by Elijah Gibbs, who's standing by with Zach Nelson.
Hey, thank you so much, Mark. Elijah, I saw your offensive coaches over here on the sideline. They were looking right at you, and they go, all right, if they run a certain defensive scheme here, Gibbs is gone. What did it mean to kind of work with those two offensive coordinators, and Matt Lowe and also Justin Presley?
I feel it was great, they're very experienced coaches. They know what they're talking about. And I'm kind of breath a little bit, but yeah, they really know what they're talking about. They know all the athletes they got are talented, so they try to put them in the best position to do good.
Awesome. I'll let you take your breath for a second. How does it feel like playing over at Farragut? You had another year over 1,000 yards. What does it mean to be an Admiral for you?
Honestly, number one, camaraderie is the main thing. Our Coach T is Coach Courtney. Just being with the team, being a team player the entire time. Hard work, effort, be in the weight room and be a good guy.
We're going to let Elijah go. He's got to catch his breath, but thanks so much, man. We'll send it back upstairs.
Yeah, it reminds me of is when we used to, when we did the pregame show at Sevier County, and we'd have to run up to the press box during the commercial break, and we'd get to the top, and Austin's like,
I mean, that's pretty spot on.
You dropped a lung on about row 24.
This year I was smart. This year I saw, one of the old Sevier County assistants. He's like, hey, man, I was like, I'm going to take time to talk to you for a few minutes. I'm going to catch my breath after I'm halfway up, and then I'll continue.
Yeah, we moved up to the press box for the pregame show is what we did. So we never have to run again. That's why we're up here on the pregame show now. Walker Martinez is back in. As you see the band in the background making their way. Really excited about halftime.
I love the way Aiden Littles is playing, man. I mean, he's tough to bring down. I mean, I know they got to him there, but I mean, it could have been a 2-yard loss. Instead, he ends up with about a 1.5-yard gain.
Yeah, but the band on the far side of the field making their way over to be in position. We've got a flag number. Got the cheerleaders going to do a number at halftime. The band going to play 4 numbers. Fireworks out there for all that. Ron Rogers.
So what you're telling me is you don't need me for halftime. Boom.
I don't. Well, we already played Boom. That was when they ran out by POD. But Ron Rogers, longtime Farragut band director, William Blunt, has helped us with the band and has done an incredible job. And I hope that we can continue to grow this band over the years. I need more band directors to sign up and participate. That's what I need. Because I have a goal of 1,000 kids out on the field. We'll have about 300 tonight.
First down pickup to Val.
Who's whistling?
That's the music.
Oh. What's the song? Gain of 10 yards, first down and 10. Inside handoff, quick feed of Jai Hunley. It was funny the other day, we had practices over at West for East Tennessee. And of course, Jai Hunley and Odd Rogers, played at West back.
Hey, by the way, middle 8 here in the All-Star game. East Tennessee does get the ball to start the second half, so get a touchdown here before halftime. Get the ball to start the second half. Keep going.
Well, I was just saying they got out there on the field, and a lot of the West kids were making their way around the field, and they're like, hey, welcome back. Kind of funny. Second down and 7. Little swing pass to the outside, losing the towel, picking up nice yardage.
Got a tackle, though. They're trying to knock the ball out.
That was Brazen Stewart of Cott County, who plays for Scotty Dykes.
Watch him hit this right here. Boom. And then he just gets north-south. Then coming up from behind.
Nice move, Brazen Stewart out of Cott County. Clock under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Walker Martinez at quarterback. Has time. Can run if he wants, and he will step it up and pick up just a couple of yards. I think I had 2 people message about the music on the television broadcast. This is a different event. This is just a different event.
Yeah.
You've never watched a football game where you've got a party going on. And this is a party.
Well, I'm not sure how Dave Meskey feels about this. He never had music at practice, much less at a game. I mean, he's like, I hadn't done it 40 years. I'm not going to start now. Like the kids are out there just practicing, no music. All the rest of the assistant coaches were like, we're used to music. I love Meskey, man.
42 years comes to an end tonight. The longtime coach at Webb. And boy, he has had so much fun this week. Pass out to Stewart again. Well, it's been a lot of fun, to tell you the truth. That my phone has rung so many times, and it's Dave asking a question about something.
Well, I went up to him, and when I got into this, when you hired me in 2005, and I started going out to these high schools, he was one of the many coaches that have been super good to me over the years. And I told him, I said, I don't want this to sound weird, but I said, you and I may never see each other again. You never know. We may see each other 100 times. We may never see each other again. I just wanted to say thanks. And he's like, should we hug? And I was like, sure. That's fine by me.
By the way, he and his wife are going off in the RV. He said, when I was coaching all this time, like, we can only go for a couple days. Well, now we can go for like a couple of months.
Yeah, he goes, I won't be at any football games next fall. He goes, I'm sure I'll go back in a year or two, but he goes, next fall, and that's probably the right thing to do.
Delay a game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still third down.
By the way, the officials tonight, as Dave makes his way downfield, as intense as
Is Barry Mathis here? I mean, I know Skip probably, he hadn't been able to work him in this year.
No, he's not. But I want to say thank you, Gary Kennedy, our referee tonight out of the Clinch Valley Association, Mike Singh of Blount County, Reno Hall from Knoxville, Micah Smith, Robert Moore from Blount County, Justin Pratt from Knoxville, Josh Orrick, and Darrell Kennedy from Clinch Valley, and Glenn Walker from Knoxville. Our thanks to all of these men, our all-star crew, if you will, as Martinez overthrows Vowell. That's another cool thing. The officials were all saying, hey, what do I have to do to get to do the Rivalry Showcase? And Phil Friels is the guy. Call Phil.
Phil, what a guy. He went from Just being one of the regular officials to being the head honcho, calling all the shots.
And one of his first moves was to hire CB45. Run clocks.
Is he here tonight? I've not seen him.
He's on the sideline. I told him he could either run the clock and be an official or he could hold the parab, and he said he'd rather hold his microphone. 5th punt of the night, and this one is blocked, and it's going to be picked up, and look out. Hang on to the outside goes Camion Campbell of Harriman, not going very far, taken down at the 39-yard line.
Wait, can you block punts?
Well, there's going to be a discussion here about it.
Because, I mean, nobody's put a rush on any of these kids. All of a sudden, boom! You kick about 4 and you know that nobody's coming. All of a sudden somebody does, and it's going to be a wake-up call.
You know, I might have failed on being clear about the rules.
Look at this. Everybody's like, yeah. Devin Jones from Camel Cane is like, wait, what?
Yeah, it was blocked by Jabrillion Lauterbach, your guy you talked about. As the defense will get in the backfield. And there he is out of Maryville again. Caleb Graham on the defensive front. Luke Johnson hobbles.
Timeout here for Knoxville.
Luke Johnson hobbling over to the sideline. Luke Johnson's an interesting story. His dad, Billy Ray, works on Heupel's staff.
Yep, that's right. He's sitting down right here in front of the press box.
He tried to help us.
Chief of staff.
Yeah, with all the rain we had, we tried to maybe move a practice or two over to Tennessee, but weren't able to make it happen. I appreciated Scott Altizer over there at UT trying as hard as he could in recruiting. We talked on the phone, just couldn't make it happen because of some SEC rules. But Luke's father here tonight. So 49 seconds to go in a 14-all tie, and to your point, East Tennessee will get the football to start the second half. Johnson under duress again will be taken down at the 49.
That East Tennessee defensive line is...
There they are. I got no words. Oh, goodness.
What are you going to do next year when they're not here?
Yeah, I mean, one of them goes to Alabama, one's at West. They came home specifically for this. Let's head down to Zach Nelson.
Hey, Austin, I've got your guy down here, Jabrillion Lauterbach of Austin East. Jabrillion, what's it like being in this kind of game, getting you a block punt on the defensive side?
It's exciting, sir. That's all I got to say.
It's exciting. You heard it here first. Also, what's it been like kind of this week? How much fun has this week been?
One of the best practices I've ever had. Love the energy, love the enjoyment, love everything.
Awesome. Last question for you. How was Topgolf?
Topgolf was fun. Missed a couple, but, got it back.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Brian. Best of luck next year, and we'll head back upstairs.
Zach, we're going to have to work on something here, and that is the interviews. We got to give these guys a chance to get some oxygen.
It's like Darth Vader down there.
3rd down and 22 with 39 seconds to go. Luke Johnson getting some pressure again. And a flag comes in. I do believe that was a bit of a hold at the top of the screen. Yeah.
Chenault for Loudon has been a force coming off the edge. When you couple him with Caleb Graham.
On the offense, number 76. Penalties decline. 4th down.
Chenault and Graham. Loudon and Maryville.
Those are your guys that are showing out.
I mean, those are showing out, yeah. Ironically, I think it's behind Alcoa, the program that's beaten Maryville most is Loudon. Now, a lot of those wins were 50 years ago, but pretty sure that's still the case.
By the way, the Matlock kick for tires is coming up right on cue, the 5th punt of the night. I love how he takes the go ahead and kicks.
For the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
That's what they teach you. Once you get into the routine,
it's kind of like the guy shooting free throws, and they're like, okay, stop, but the guy still shoots it.
Yep.
Or the kicker that you try to stop, and he still tries to see if he can make the 55-yarder.
And then
he makes it, but it doesn't count, then misses it.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yeah. "31 seconds to go. A punt here down inside the 10 into the end zone, so we know officially a 46-yard punt. And East Tennessee will get the football to start the second half. You taking shots here, by the way?
No, I'm just getting this one to
You sure?
23 seconds to go.
It's an all-star game.
I'd run the wide receiver pass again, see how it works out.
By the way, at halftime, make sure you stay with this. We're going to let the band go uninterrupted. You'll hear all 4 numbers, fireworks, 300 kids in the band, and we're not taking any commercial breaks and getting in their way. We're going to let you hear all of it. Aiden Littles has really played well.
Yep, agreed.
That may be the last play of the first half, and I do believe it is. So our Matlock kick for tires, our cheerleaders and our dance team members, put together by Holly Martinez, the cheerleader coach in Anderson County, the mom of Walker Martinez. And we're moving this up to the 15-yard line per Joe Matlock. We had a conversation about it. And there's Joe out there. Eric Kane, who do we have out there?
All right, so we have Anderson County cheerleader Massey, and she said that is that right? Macy. I was told Massey. That's Tony's fault. Have you been getting your practice kicks in here tonight?
Yes, I have. A lot.
How confident do you feel?
Maybe 50-50% chance.
All right, well, Joe, 50-50. Hey, we moved it up 10 yards, and we're trying to give away some tires here from our friends over Matlock Tires.
Yeah, Macy, I think we can do it either way. I think she's got it. Good luck.
All right, let's roll. Good luck.
Great job, A-Rock.
They were all chanting her name earlier. Obviously, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, challenge them. I mean, they're the cheerleaders. Oh,
just missed.
It was close.
That was really, really close.
Give her a second try. Let's do it again.
It's not your tires to give away.
Matlock kick for tires. I don't know where the ball is, man. I don't know where the ball is. But, hey, that was a Matlock kick for tires. We love doing it. Always enjoy doing it. And, Mark, back up to you.
Yeah, game tied at 14. We'll take a quick break. We will hear from the bands when we come back at halftime of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City.
The Rivalry Showcase is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Humana, E2 Sports, and OEB Law.
Do you want top-of-the-line fitness equipment for home, school, or work? New or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build that gym. Used equipment brands include Paramount, Life Fitness, Nautilus, Hammer Strength, and Precor. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. We're proud to be known for our outstanding hometown customer service. We've been doing things that way for over 60 years. But Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see our current stock right from your computer or smartphone. We invite you to stop into one of our 5 convenient locations or come see us online at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Costad. Dr. Malone and I here at Knoxville Smiles are here to help you with any of your dental needs, whether it's a routine cleaning, a root canal, or if you just want some advice. Did you know that you don't have to settle for a denture anymore? My team and Dr. Malone are here to help you no matter where you're at and to help you figure out the truth for your dental health. So give us a call or visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Reach for the power with Dynabody. New Dynabody workout equipment is made right here in Tennessee and shipped across the country. Right now, get heavy savings during our fall clearance. Go online to Dynabody.com or call to get started today.
Welcome to the Rivalry Showcase Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University.
The game is tied at 14 here at the half. A lot of offense. Last year, 20-13, Knoxville with the win, but a lot of offense in the first half. Ron Rogers at the bottom of your screen, thank you so much for putting this together. The LMU halftime report is underway. 300 kids in the band from over 50 schools, and I'm going to step out of the way and let you enjoy 4 numbers. Incredible job by Ron Rogers once again, longtime band director at Farragut and at William Blount, and he worked tirelessly to get so many bands to contribute and be a part of our Rivalry Showcase band, and I can't thank him enough. He worked so hard, but we're not done yet. 4 numbers by the band, about 300 kids out there from 50 schools, but now a flag number. And then what we'll do is we'll take a break. We'll come back. The teams will run out to fireworks, and then all of our cheerleaders and dance team members will put on a performance. So as the band leaves the field now, time now for our flag number. Great crowd here tonight, and our thanks once again to OEB Law for all of the fireworks. Tim Elrod really stepping up to help us tonight. We'll take a break right now, and then we'll come back. Our teams will run back out. We'll have our cheerleader number when we come back on a Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase.
Thanks for watching the Rivalry Showcase Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University.
Welcome back to Anderson County. Game tied at 14 at the half. Without further ado, time for our cheerleaders and our dance team. Once again, my thanks to Holly Martinez for helping us with the cheerleaders. It takes so many people to put this on. And with that said, the teams are back out for the second half. A lot of moving parts here tonight. Game tied at 14 at the half. Eric Kane is somewhere down on the sideline. Zach Nelson is out there, I think, grabbing people for interviews, and we'll show you the first half highlights and show you how we got where we are at this point here in just a moment, as East Tennessee will get the football to start the second half. Take a look at the first half highlights. Got started very early. Walker Martinez throws this one out to his wide receiver, Devin Jones, who finds Bryson Vowell, and he goes 75 yards for the touchdown on the first play of the game. But a high snap here. Brady Quillen, a quarterback from Greenville, can't come up with it. Knoxville's Eli Etherton on the fumble recovery.
This was the one big run for Deshaun Bishop in the first half, Mark. Really strong run right here. He gets slung down outside the 12. Then the pick.
Intercepted across the middle, that by
Justin Walker.
Justin Walker of Sevier County. Back comes Knoxville. Sam O'Leary on the touchdown catch from Chandler Wilson. Bryson Vowell from his trusty quarterback Walker Martinez. Chandler Wilson again finds a running back out of Farragut out of the backfield, Elijah Gibbs.
Gibbs goes all the way, quicker than a hiccup, and that's where we are. 14-14. Some solid offense, some solid defense, really competitive in time of possession. Very few penalties. Pretty clean game through the first 2 quarters of play.
Yeah, by the way, Kamian Campbell of Harriman's been a guy that I've been really impressed with. As far as those guys, Aiden Littles of Pigeon Forge has had him a nice first half. Little 5 carries, 31 yards in the first half.
Yeah, a really nice first half. And some hard running, too. I mean, it wasn't just all kind of just, sunshine and rainbows there trying to pick up those 35 yards. I love what, Quentin Chenault and then, Caleb Graham. We talked about them at the end of the first half. They were getting off the ball so quick for East Tennessee. I think that's going to have to happen in the second half. Obviously when you look at 46 Garrett Hawkins there, Sevier County linebacker, really good-looking kid. I think in the second half, the start to this third quarter is going to be key because you can't have turnovers. You look at the turnover there for East Tennessee, that led to the first Knox County touchdown, kind of got, brought a little life to them.
All right, let's head down. Zach Nelson is down on the field. Zach, who you got?
Hey, thanks, Mark. I've got Trey Lyons of Central, and we wanted to kind of show you his helmet. He's definitely got the most stickers on this helmet. Kind of showed it around to the camera, Trey. Trey, what's kind of the process during an All-Star week to get that many stickers?
Like during the week, all the players would bring their team sticker in, and I'd always go the first one. I'm the first one to grab a sticker, onto the next. Just had to fill it up, and then make sure I got all them covered, just filled up.
It's a pretty sick helmet, I'm not gonna lie. All right, last question for you is, I saw that you were the Madden champion over at Central. What team did you use, and how much fun was that?
It was a lot of fun. I actually used the Chargers, Justin Herbert, and a lot of good dudes on defense. It was a lot of fun. I think it was the day before Thanksgiving break, and really good day, really good tournament.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Trey. We'll go ahead and send it across the other way to EC.
Hey, Zach, appreciate it, man. Quarterback East Tennessee, Walker Martinez, state champion here in Anderson County. Had a touchdown pass to a guy you're pretty familiar with in Bryson Vowell over there in that first half.
Yes, sir. He's my boy. We have a great chemistry together. Play Fortnite every night, so we get dialed in on the chemistry, so we're good.
I was going to say, is that what it is, the Fortnite?
Yeah, we're connected on the sticks, and we get a lot of victory royale, so we're good to go.
Hey, first offensive play of the game, it was a touchdown pass for you guys, but it wasn't you. How cool was that, just kind of watch somebody else throw a touchdown pass?
We actually put it in today during a walkthrough before the game, and Devin said he could throw, so first play in a way to better start an all-star game than going 80 yards on a double pass.
It's been a busy, obviously, season and then winning state and everything, but how much fun has this week been for you?
It's awesome. You know, Bill plays game, no pressure. You ain't got to worry. I mean, you want to win, but you ain't got to worry about the outcome. You just want to go have fun, showcase your abilities, and just have a good time. That's what we're doing tonight, and it's awesome. A blessing to play in.
Walker, appreciate it, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Don't worry about the outcome. I mean, come on, Knoxville's 1-0 in this thing after winning 20-13 last year. I mean, Davey Gillum doesn't want to go out a loser to end the season.
Davey Gillum isn't walking out with the state title. I think he's fine.
You were supposed to roll with me. How many years have we been doing this together? And I still can't get you just to roll with it.
I just can't roll with, you know,
lunacy. I knew the word that was coming. Dave Meskey, Matt Lowe. Does have a different look on his face, by the way. And by the way, thanks to KOC, Mickey and Scott Bird over there. And look at how much fun Coach Meskey's having. That's what the likes of Clark Duncan and Joe Gaddis said a year ago, our coaches a year ago, that, you know, for them, one of the things that was so much fun was to get to hang out with all these coaches they've coached against and just to get in there and work together. And I saw that again this week.
Well, you know, a lot of them have gotten to coach in all-star games together before, but it's a little different when you're coaching a majority of kids you go against or are coaching, right? Like you go coach in the, and that's not in the East-West game, but it's more broad.
Right.
Like, you know, kids from all over the state, right? So, like, you know, you're coaching, you know, 80% of the kids you've never even probably seen before. Whereas most of the coaches here have seen a good portion of the kids that are playing, whether it be on Rivalry Thursday or in person.
So underway in the second half, East Tennessee will get the football. Tyson Johnson out of Morristown West. Cuts up and is chopped down there by Joey Bonifacio of Webb.
Nobody will take the mantle of best hair more so than Mason Shanks. Eric Kane.
I don't know. That's up for debate down here. I mean, I got the nice flow. It's going to get cut for the wedding. I was going to say, Ella, of course.
You're assuming you're going to get to the altar.
I'll be there. If I'm not there, then there's an issue. So Ella is down here, and she is only retrieving the kicking tee for the East Tennessee side, and that is because she's trained to go and find a color. The green tee for the Knox County side, she can't go and do that, so that is why she's only retrieving the tee for the East Tennessee side. I think it's because she's an Anderson County dog.
Well, now Lance, the owner, actually put that on Twitter the other day. He said, no green tees, please.
Yeah.
I guess somebody saw. By the way, you got a headache down there at the music? Are you doing okay?
I mean, yeah, it's right here, and so I can barely hear anything when I'm at this robo. I'm not going to lie to you, I can't hear myself talk right now. I like the VOs or the sideline cam when I'm away from this robo.
Yeah. Carissa has told me that if I see fit, you know, when they get to that point next week, does anyone see fit while these two should not be wed? I'm allowed to say, I'm allowed to speak up.
Oh, how about
Hayden
that?
Littles,
Look
baby.
At Little again. I'm telling you. Hayden Littles is really showing out tonight. Watch the cut right here. Zip.
Almost got a little face mask too there.
That was nice. 14 yards. So first down out to the 43. Walker Martinez, a little quick pass to the outside. Quickly tackled. Elijah Rogers on the catch. Good look at Rogers there. 6'1", 180. Look at him. Look at Tobias.
And you wonder why the music plays.
It's all about the kids. 2nd down and 7. Walker throws this one. There's his guy, Bryson Val.
That ball was behind him. Val slowed down, able to reach back, grab that ball. That right there was a beautiful play by 14.
Right in front of Caden Latham. He says, I think those guys may know each other. Woo! Jaquarius Wren. Almost. If the ball was thrown not behind Val, I think Wren gets that one.
Agreed.
20 yards down to the 39. Down to the 34, actually. Here comes Shanks out of Campbell County. Flag comes in. Have not been many flags tonight. I like how this crew has let them play. What's this music?
Be the same.
Price twins over there.
Todd, number 77. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
Todd Loveday, Sevier County head coach, the one wearing the purple hat.
I walked out there in practice the other day, and I said, raise your hand if you didn't graduate from Anderson County High School, which there's only, just a few. Price twins graduate from here.
No, that's not how you said it. You said, hey, Alvin, how's it feel to be the only coach on the staff that's not from Anderson County?
Same thing.
That's how you said it.
That's fine. Same thing. He and Loveday.
First down and 20. Walker Martinez is glad, although pressure from behind. And he'll step out at the 38-yard line.
He Loveday, coach.
Whatever. Is on this game every year when Austin starts kind of dancing, if that's what you want to call it.
It is.
It's far from dancing. I don't know what it is.
I have no rhythm. I try to have rhythm.
Trust me.
You tell you who does have rhythm, though? My good buddy Dustin Turner from Morristown. Rhythm. Rhythm for days.
2nd down and 14. Martinez has some time. Throw. Oh, almost
forced that
intercepted.
one. He forced that one to Val.
And out of Powell, there's Jason Faust, who almost had the interception. And that's one of the problems when you've got a quarterback and a wide receiver who have played together so much. You can find yourself just going to your guy.
Locking in, yep.
And all these other guys are like, hey, hang on now.
I go hard in them.
Although Val in the first half, 3 catches, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns, 175. They'll go back to him again. And it is a little bit too many times going to his guy.
You got the pass interference, though. Move the chains. It's a first down.
Your dad runs the Red Hat. Does the music affect him like it does you?
Buddy, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'll have to hear about that, I bet.
What?
The music.
What, that he's upset there's too much music?
This isn't going to be his cup of tea.
Pass interference, number 15 of the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
That's what he's going to say?
If you can run some Christian rap. Boom.
There he is. Craig Price, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got his heated vest on, and I look at him grinning. He knows we're talking about him.
One of the great wonders of the world.
Go ahead and look at us,
How
Dad.
Austin can come from such a quality man.
You have no idea, buddy.
Price.
Everybody comes up to me and talks about how great my dad is, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Walker Martinez this time throws to Tyson Johnson out of the backfield out of Morristown West down to the 17. See, now here's the music that can get CB45 rolling. There he is.
Look at him, pointing it right at him.
7.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Game still tied at 14.
2nd and 4.
Into the D1 red zone. And there's Aiden Little breaking the tackle. And he delivers a blow. So impressed with this guy. mean, Little's had him a nice night.
He has had a really nice night. Been yards after contact. I'd love to see that stat. 3rd and 5.
You got great kickers in this game. Is it 4-down territory? Be 35 yards from here on an incompletion or no gain. I think you send the kicker out.
Now, I assume field goals are different than extra points, right? Or is it just a free kick?
I haven't talked to Quayu about it. There's so many rules. You're
I mean, this
really
is
making me feel uncomfortable.
This is your brainchild.
Whew.
Here comes the blitz.
3rd down and 5. Martinez throws to his trusty wide receiver.
And a shocking turn of events, he throws to Bryson Val, who picks up the 1st down. Move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10.
5th catch, 130 yards for Val. You got 3 receivers top of your screen. If you're one of those guys, I mean, are you saying, hey, dude, over here?
Well, of course you're saying that, but...
Top of the screen, Walker. Top of the screen. Look to your right. There's my guy, Dakota Jolly, at running back out of Rockwood. Hey, looks to the right, now looks back to the left. Looking to the end zone, back of the end zone! And knocked away.
It's a really nice play there from Adarian Patton.
Bearden. Trying to get it to Elijah Rogers. Yeah, watch the break on the ball here. Patton. 11th play of the drive as Elijah Rogers quickly was turned into a defensive back to knock that one away. He's had a nice game. Grayson Stewart, number 3 for Cotton County. He's kind of in the slot wearing the red helmet. Here's my guy. There's my guy. Look at him running through tackles. Dakota Jolly of Rockwood. I'm telling you.
There they go.
This is some tough running.
Nice hole, though, as well. Took a couple of shots, lost his mouthpiece. It's right there on the ground in pink. J.J. Faust coming through delivering the blow. What a statement drive from East Tennessee. They took up over half the quarter.
Let's take a break. Dakota Jolly. He's about to run over Eric Kane down on the sideline. 21-14, East Tennessee. Watch this. Boom.
The Rivalry Showcase is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Iris Networks, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics, and Exterior Home Solutions.
Do you want top-of-the-line fitness equipment for home, school, or work? New or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build that gym. Used equipment brands include Paramount, Life Fitness, Nautilus, Hammer Strength, and Precor. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
Blue 2020 F-150 $41,990. Hey, Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
Hey, this is UT head football coach Josh Heupel. It's football time in Tennessee. When the Big Orange play, you don't have to miss a second of the action. Before, during, and after the game, just make sure your radios are tuned in to 107.7 WIVK. Or if you're on the go, download the WIVK app and listen anywhere. Your flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers. 107.7 WIVK. It's a Tennessee tradition.
Hi, I'm Anderson County head football coach Davey Gillen, and I want to tell you about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions, East Tennessee's first choice in roofing. They've been servicing East Tennessee for over 20 years, achieving a 4.9 rating on Google reviews, and are listed as a platinum contractor by Owens Corning. Financing is available, I invite you to learn more about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions on their website, exteriorhomesolutions.com, or give them a call at 865-524-5888.
Fireworks for the Rivalry Showcase are sponsored by OEB Law.
Well, the Smile Cam is brought to you by KnoxvilleSmiles.com. Doctors Malone, Dr. Costa, my dentist. I'll go in next week and get a gold crown put in right back there in the back by Dr. Malone. Look him up at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. 21-14, East Tennessee with the lead over Knoxville. 11 plays, 78 yards. How about the time-consuming drive of over 6 minutes by East Tennessee, and it's Dakota Jolly out of Rockwood that goes in for the touchdown. You know, we never said anything about words of overtime in an all-star game. At the 4, look at here. That's Braden Latham chopped down. What a shot right there by Jace Dobbins, and Ella runs out. Return of 26 yards. Oh, fumble. Zach Nelson down on the sideline. Like I said, Eric Kane on the sideline.
Here we got Dakota Jolly here, and Dakota, it's pass, then it's draw. You run over somebody, find the end zone. What'd you like about that play where you just scored?
I ran everybody over.
How would you describe your running style? If given the opportunity, would you run straight at somebody to run them over, or would you run a shorter distance to get away from them?
I'll hit them in the face.
How much fun has this week been for you, man?
It's been real fun. We've been having 2-a-day practices, missing school, top golf. It's been great.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, great touchdowns, and we hope to see you again in the end zone, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, back up to you.
That's the line. That's the line of the night, man. What happened? I ran him over. Adam Lloyd is here. His wife Samantha's off camera. She apparently doesn't want to be on camera. But who we got here with us, by the way?
This is E2, Ella and Emery.
So that's where E2 Sports comes from.
Well, exceeding expectations, or Ella and Emery.
Nice, nice. I will tell you this: our official provider of apparel. And I can't thank Adam and his wife Samantha off camera enough with E2 Sports. They became our official provider of all of our apparel a year ago for the playoffs, for the Rivalry Showcase. And it takes a village to do this kind of event, and you guys have become a great part. And to a lot of schools, too.
We do, and we appreciate it. It's a lot of fun just to be a part of this, give back to the kids and just see their success throughout the year. So a lot of fun.
I know for you, this is a family business,
Absolutely.
Essentially.
Yes. Yeah, so just family touch, locally owned. We care about the community. We want to invest in the community. That's what we stand for.
Yep. And these girls down here, I remember, if you see the commercial spot.
Oh, yeah.
Were they both in this spot, or just this one here?
I think just this one.
Yeah, just this one. Yeah. They're both dancers, gymnasts. What are they?
Gymnasts, dancers. They do competitive cheer. They like to. They do the cheerleading with Top Flight in Kingston.
By the way, you talk about apparel. It's not just football. As the past
business. Yep.
I mean, you talk about. My girls have been in dance for forever.
Yep.
You guys will help anybody.
Yeah, anything. Businesses, corporate, cheer teams, dance teams, churches, whatever. Just anything that we can do to help out. Apparel needs, but we got a great staff, locally owned, and just tremendous staff. And it does take a village. And commitment to customer service is the key.
MyE2Sports.com. There's the website. Adam, thank you. Samantha, thank you. Off camera. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, Mark.
Hey,
thank
great
you.
job, girls. Way to go. You did really good. You smiled beautifully. You did wonderful. All right, girls. Well, now we're going to take a big step down in the beauty of our crew as y'all leave, and Austin Price is about to step back in. And he's back. First down and 10. Chandler Wilson back at quarterback. Whoa, went the wrong way. And here we go. That's Pierce Browning on the catch. 3.5 minutes to go. Wilson throws again, this time to the outside, and Adarius Redmond drops that one. I think he looked up and he saw Peyton Cooper of Maryville bearing down, and one of those alligator arms situations. So the Sam Anderson MVP Award for Knoxville, Steve Brewer MVP Award for East Tennessee, both brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. Hard to pick those guys in a game like this. Third down and 5. Wilson can step up. He'll take a shot downfield. And beautiful play, knocking that one away. That was Keaton Grauman of Jefferson County.
Really well-timed jump there by Grauman.
So 4th down, you're in no man's land. You're at the 32. You're not going to punt. It'd be a 49-yard field goal. You got a good kicker. You got a real good kicker. But they are going to run an option, and there's your boy Chenault again. As they pitch that one out to Deshaun Bishop, and Chenault was not having any of that. Catch a quick break in a break. Look at Chenault right there making a name for himself tonight.
Yeah, hey, this is Dr. Matt Rapay with KNOX Orthopedic Clinic, here to talk to you about some tips to prevent injury in football. First, it's your preparation, whether that's your strength training and your stretching. Those two need to be maximized to make sure we prevent that injury. In addition, you got to focus on your hydration and your nutrition. Those need to blend well to prevent the injury. And lastly, you got to be using the right equipment to prevent injury. All those together have to be put together to keep you from getting the injury that we all want to avoid.
First down and 10, 3:17 to go in the third quarter. Thank you to Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic as they provided their services this week. I think they'll say that his knee was down, but friends at KOC provided their orthopedic services at all practices this week, and I sure appreciate that. Look at the defensive front there for Knoxville. Brady Quillen, quarterback from Greenville, back in.
We'll take a timeout here.
Zach Nelson down with one. Chandler Wilson.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Mark. Chandler Wilson here from Carter. Chandler, over 9,000 passing yards in your career, over 100 passing touchdowns, 4-year starter. I've also been told you've got 2 uncles that played quarterback at Carter and a granddad. What's it mean to represent Strawberry Plains in your family with the Carter lineage?
It means a lot. I think me and my group of seniors have kind of put Carter back on the map, and I think that's what means most to us.
Awesome. Let me ask you, playing for a head coach like PlayStation Presley, likes to air the ball out, air raid, can throw it all over the field. What's it been like kind of playing for a man like that?
Super fun. His offense is wide open. For any quarterback, it's the funnest offense to play in my opinion. And we had a lot of fun for the 3 years he was there.
Awesome. You looked really good in those slick Carter uniforms, I should say. Best ones in East Tennessee. We'll go ahead and send it back upstairs to Mark.
You know, by the way, that kid on the ACT, I think he got like a 34, 35 on the ACT. He's one of those that's got a 4-point-plus GPA. Once again, very different than you and me. But, he just does it. He succeeds at everything he's done and been such a great representative for Justin Presley and the Carter program over the years.
Yep, and he comes from the same lineage as former Carter quarterback Landry Stanton. That's his uncle. Yep. And Landry was a heck of a player for the Carter Hornets.
2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll throw this one out. A swing pass. Quick little pass to Braden Miller, wide receiver out of Anderson County. Hunter Henrich of Central in on the tackle. We saw that guy right there, Tyson Johnson, early in the season in that Moorestown West, Moorestown East game. Really impressed with that kid.
Yeah, he went way over 1,000 yards this year on the ground for the Trojans. Alvin Sanders. They made the second round of the playoffs.
Third down and 11, just nowhere to go. Boy, Jemias Mills in on that, along with Isaac Hillis of Hardin Valley. So 4th down and 9. 6th punt of the night. Off the right foot of Brennan Pearson. Oak Ridge. Good snap, punts this one away. How about that?
That is a huge one.
Catch is made by Wren back at the 17. Let's get a quick message from Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Anderson County head football coach Davey Gill, and I want to tell you about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions, East Tennessee's first choice in roofing. They've been servicing East Tennessee for over 20 years, achieving a 4.9 rating on Google reviews, and are listed as a platinum contractor by Owens Corning. Financing is available. I invite you to learn more about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions on their website, exteriorhomesolutions.com, or give them a call at 865-524-5888.
Ho! Big hit right there. Talk about a Joe Newbert collision of the game nominee.
Walker again.
Out of Sevier County. I saw Justin or Matt Price. I can't tell the difference. Holding the parab over there. Did I see that right?
No.
I seriously thought I saw one of them holding the parab and Chad not holding it.
Big fan of the Jeff County helmets this year. Like how they switched to silver.
Well, Elijah Gibbs makes his way off the field.
Kind of a timeout here.
End of the third quarter, 21-14 East Tennessee in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. Fourth quarter when we come back, last quarter of the year.
The Rivalry Showcase is brought to you by Pilot Company, Ted Russell Ford, Food City, and Lincoln Memorial University.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. While the insurance industry has changed over the years, our office offers auto, home, life, mortgages, and many other banking services, including retirement planning. So please give our office a call, text us, or email us, and we'll be happy to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Costad. Dr. Malone and I here at Knoxville Smiles are here to help you with any of your dental needs, whether it's a routine cleaning, a root canal, or if you just want some advice. Did you know that you don't have to settle for a denture anymore? My team and Dr. Malone are here to help you no matter where you're at and to help you figure out the truth for your dental health. So give us a call or visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. We're proud to be known for our outstanding hometown customer service. We've been doing things that way for over 60 years. But Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see our current stock right from your computer or smartphone. invite you to stop into one of our 5 convenient locations or come see us online at MatlockTireService.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hi, my name is Steve Shelton, Managing Principal with First Choice Lending Services. Right now, the housing market in Tennessee can be challenging, and you need the right lender to help you walk through it. We're a local lender. We're part of your community, and we know how to best serve you. When you get a home loan with First Choice Lending, you'll get a loan that is customized just for you. If you need help getting approved for a home loan, please give one of our experienced loan officers a call today.
Well, welcome back to Anderson County. Crowd is still here tonight for the 4th quarter of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. 21-14, East Tennessee with the lead. Knoxville with the football. Luke Johnson, quarterback at Farragut. 3rd down and 5 at their own 23. Johnson looks to throw. One of the challenges of the All-Star game, that timing.
Well, you know, for Luke, he just had a lot of time. When he's been in the game, they have been barreling down his neck. Look at the total yards, East Tennessee, with that big 6-minute drive to start the 3rd quarter. That's pretty much the difference in the game, in the yardage and on the scoreboard.
4th down and 5, a punting situation. 6th punt of the night. Nice hanging punt here. Fair catch given at the 39-yard line. Well, all year long, Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay have partnered up to be your tailgating headquarters. Press that order online, foodcity.com. They'll have you ready. Whether it is a high school game or college or
a Christmas Day tailgate outside.
You never know when you need a good tailgate party. I'm telling you, this Austin up here dancing stuff is really getting to me.
Can you break out the sprinkler?
Do you not already have that winterized? Martinez rolls right, gonna run out of time, and will throw this one out of bounds. Eric Kane, who you got?
Yeah, down here with Barrett Maddox, and what a fun week this has been. How's tonight and this week been for you?
It's been amazing. It's been fun, you know, getting to know these guys and, you know, just building friendships, relationships with them that can last forever.
Pretty special senior season for you. Of course, you missed a little bit of time, but picked up some Power 5 offers and committing to Vanderbilt recently, right? And why Clark Lee and the Commodores?
You know, I love what they're doing. I love what Coach Lee's doing. You know, Coach Lynch, Coach Blasi, the O-line coach. You know, they got a big plan ahead of us. You know, it's gonna be a big plan, a big turnaround for Vanderbilt in the SEC.
When you look back at your high school career, is this a pretty fun way to end it right here?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not excited. I'm kind of sad it's ending, but I'm excited. I'm going to play another at the next level and then end it with this.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Anchor down.
He's working it, man. Working it.
Third down, 11 here for East Tennessee. Bryson Val at the top of the screen.
Two receivers near side. He will look at Braden Miller, his wide receiver, and underthrow him in a punting situation. God. I almost think they need to pop up the press box camera.
See, now that shies me away from doing it. Look, the camera guy's even doing the beat.
I think the camera's shaking. It's so loud in here. Seventh punt of the night, and Jaquarius Wren.
He's stretching out.
Wanting to get his hands on this football. Almost got it blocked.
Did get a little touch, I believe.
Good field field position here. Take a quick break and a break.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
(21-14), East Tennessee with the lead, 10:51 to go. And Knoxville could tie things up here. Haven't heard much from Deshaun Bishop tonight. About 4 yards off right tackle.
Could be about time for him to get loose. I think you can afford. I think you can afford to punt it away one more time if you're Knoxville. I think the next time they had the ball right here, let's say this goes to 4th and 4, I think you got to go for it.
Yeah, we'll find out. Chandler Wilson throws a quick one, and the catch is made.
Sam O'Leary.
O'Leary
moving the chains. Braden Latham. I kind of do like the idea of just kind of handing it to Latham, Bishop. They got them split back there right now.
You know, you get to the 4th quarter, you got 9 minutes to go. I mean, the competitive juices flow. I don't care if it's just an all-star game or whatever. I mean, you want to win. You want to leave here. I love that band. Off right tackle. Yeah, I think they're feeding him. Chenault makes his way off the field from Loudon. Had a really nice game tonight. How about that backfield? Braden Latham right here.
Hey. Run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me, the love we share. Things we go nowhere, and I've lost my life.
Wilson looking to throw, takes a shot downfield, and miscommunication on a 2nd down and 10.
Now where you're at on the field, it is 4-down territory in my opinion.
Well, if you're Knoxville, yeah, you're down 7. If you score a touchdown, you going for 1 or 2?
1 for 1.
It's an all-star game. Wilson looking to throw, has some time, takes a shot downfield. Catch is made out inside the 5-yard line as the defensive back squatted, and that gave Pierce Browning of Grace a chance to make that grab.
Knowing Dave, though, you go back to the region championship game, week 11, he went for 2 in the win over Chad.
Bishop off right tackle, not going anywhere. Yeah, watch the pass on the last play as a defensive back kind of saw the ball and held up just a bit, backpedaled, and Nathan Roberts got beaten for a 33-yard catch. 10th play of the drive right here. Wilson will turn and throw this one out of the back of the end zone. A 3rd down and 6. time I look over at Austin, his head's bobbing to the music. And yet you're the one that told me you thought the music was too much. Well, tone the music down next year.
That doesn't mean I'm going to not enjoy it.
We'll have to tone it down next year. They'll bring all kinds of pressure. Wilson looking to throw, looking to the end zone, and overthrows his receiver. Going back to Pierce Browning. So it's 4th down. 4th and goal at the 6. What are you dialing up, Coach?
Dialing up a crossing route. What receivers does Knoxville have in?
They're taking a timeout?
No, they're going to kick the field goal.
Wow.
They're going to take the points.
How about this?
Long term. We're going to think long term.
Brock Taylor will handle all the kicking duties.
You can make an argument for Brock Taylor for MVP.
You really could.
Been flipping the field all night.
23-yard field goal attempt, and there goes that candidacy.
He pushed it.
Let's take our last break of the game. 21-14, East Tennessee still with the lead in the Rivalry Showcase. Now, our thanks to Ann at One Day Signs and Banners, along with JP. Last game of the year. One Day Signs and Banners, 865-525-5474. Not sure what's happening out here.
I don't know either.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, they can rush the kicker. Yeah,
you do realize no one at home can hear Skip, right?
Okay, listen. They're wanting a clarification up here. At this point in time, you got teams that are trying to win. There's no standing around not rushing the kicker. If a kick's blocked and that helps you win this game, then that's what happens. Do you agree?
I agree on field goals.
Extra points, let it go.
Extra points, let it go.
Okay.
And punts, even let it go. That was the one thing earlier. I just didn't feel like they realized the people were coming up. I know. I agree. Joe says making up rules on the fly.
What do you think the rules should be going forward so we can clarify?
Field goals, they should be able to come out.
Okay, all right. Eric Kane with Nick Moog.
Yeah, we're down here with Nick Moog, who's actually a junior and might have the opportunity to play in this football game next year. But first and foremost, how's the injury that suffered in the state championship game?
It's all good. It hurts a lot worse than knowing we won, and it just hurts a lot worse, so we're fine.
Yeah, being a state champion kind of makes up for that. You'll be back for next year. How does it feel being a state champion? You guys had a fantastic career, and large part because of what you did offensively and defensively. You guys are state champs.
It feels great being state champs. It's something that we've chased since I've been little. It's just a really big goal that we've set, and hopefully we can do it again next year. And I'm just glad that it ended the way it did, even with this. So.
How special of a season was it playing with Walker, Gavin, some of the guys you guys have been playing with probably since you were real little?
It was really special for me and them. I know we've been playing together since we were little, like you said, and I've always felt like I knew we were going to be the group to do it, and it just made it special doing it. So.
Last thing, man, I know you got a year away, but I mean, how's this environment, this all-star game feel? Is this something that maybe you'd like to play in one day?
I would like to play in it. It seems pretty fun. All the guys are having fun out there, so I would like to play in it, yeah.
All right, sounds like a commitment. Mark Packer, back up to you.
East Tennessee trying to put this one away with a big time-consuming drive here. 5:37 left on the clock and ticking. That time, the handoff to Jai Hunley on the first down run of 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8 for East Tennessee.
By the way, the veterans who've been helping take the money tonight, $1,006 tonight for Rees Across America at this game. And boy, I can't thank East Tennessee enough for all that you did to help us put Rees on the gravestones of our veterans this year. Mason Shanks on the catch. Start watching the clock now. Clock under 5 to go. It's a first down for East Tennessee as they can start running that clock just a little bit.
Touchdown here, and East Tennessee can yell timber.
That was good, Austin. Well, he's going to look for it. Walker Martinez looking deep, and nice coverage. Knocked away by. Yeah, they changed numbers on me, because that's not Cannon Johnson of Maryville. Set down Zach Nelson. Zach.
Hey, thanks, Mark. It's not every day we get to interview an offensive lineman, so we're down here with Hall's O-lineman Ryan Kearney. And Ryan, what has it been like playing for Hall's and head coach Hughes?
It's been great. He's a Hall's guy. It was great to have him come back and being able to play my last year as a senior with him.
Always a good guy, Mark. We've seen him down here on the sideline. He's been having a blast.
Yeah.
Also, another question for you. NIL kind of came out into the high school space now. What would be your ideal NIL partnership?
I don't know, probably something like Nike, something big so I can get me some money in.
Nike it is. You heard it here. All right, thank you so much, Ryan. Best of luck in your future, man.
Tyson Johnson coming off the field there from Morristown West, a 3rd down and 11. How big's this play?
It's a huge play because, again, punted away here, and Knoxville doesn't have to do anything out of the ordinary. I mean, they have to be in a little bit of a hurry, but it's not a true 2 minutes. But if you get this, it really puts Knoxville behind the 8 ball. Chance to run the clock out. Martinez surveys the field.
Oh, gets some pressure and will throw this one away. Eli Etherton there on the coverage. And a 4th down.
Score last year 20-13, 21-14 this year. Very similar.
Of course, Knoxville won a year ago.
Yep. And as I predicted earlier, I thought they would flip this
Oh,
year.
here we go.
Did I not say that? Yes, I did.
You said, I guess last year I was,
No, I know
I was wrong.
the prohibitive. I didn't make a prediction last year
I
at
guess
all.
I'll be wrong again this
The
year.
prohibitive favorite going in was East Tennessee last year.
It's true.
And Knoxville won. This year, I thought Knoxville was the prohibitive favorite going in.
I did too. I thought Knoxville was going to win this game a couple touchdowns. It just shows, Austin, you should never predict. Jaquarius Wren gets his hands on the football at the 12, and look out, here he comes to the near side, and Wren will get out past the 30, about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, he tried to slip out the back door. Back door was locked pretty quick.
Somebody's going to get a great player with that guy.
Yeah, well, there's several good players in this game. I'm going to tell you right now, the transfer portal, as much as fans love it, it's killing high school recruiting.
Oh, there's no question.
I'm not saying the high-end guys, right? Like the high-end guys, it doesn't affect them. But it affects these kids. These kids that could go to Eastern Kentucky or something like that. Eastern Kentucky's waiting on Tennessee or Alabama or whoever to end up putting some kids in the portal. Haven't played, the kids that just want to play, they go to Eastern Kentucky to play. You know, that level of football.
Chandler Wilson back in at quarterback, steps up, takes a shot downfield, catch is made, and look out. Into the secondary, down inside the 30. And this is the kind of play for Lashad Holloway that gets some eyeballs to watch this kid. He's a big physical wide receiver at 6'3", 190.
Here's my question for you. What do the rules say about two-point plays? Do you get to go for it or no?
You can go for it. What are we doing? And since when is the play-by-play guy the one that's saying, hey, what rule do y'all want to do?
You're like the Vince McMahon of...
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tell you what, that defense coming up big. Bishop has been bottled up tonight. How many yards does he have, Joe?
That one big, like 25, 30-yard run. Outside of that, it's been...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's really kind of everyone, right? I mean, like...
31 yards on 10 carries. 36 yards on 10 carries. 2.5 minutes to go.
Don't want to score too quick here if you're Knoxville.
Wilson going to take a shot. Oh, intercepted, and that will do it. Unless, how many timeouts does Knoxville have? Well, there's another one do it. Knoxville's got 3 timeouts left.
It's not over yet, just like the Powell West game when you quick called it in the third quarter.
Okay. Blake Overton, you're right, though. Blake Overton on the interception. I did say that. West got that interception when I was 21-6, and I was like, and I run to Chattanooga.
It's like 6 minutes to go third quarter. I was like, that's pretty early.
The game tied at 21, and you're like, okay, why were you calling the race early? Blake Overton, Jefferson County on the interception. We got 3 timeouts left. About the 7. Off right tackle, here he comes again, Aiden Littles.
That's actually probably a good thing that he picked up the first down. I know it's going to run off 30 seconds here, but if it was 2nd and 1, it's an additional play. It's just easier to...
Still haven't used a timeout yet. They will after this play. Swallowed up.
Timeout.
And there comes the timeout. John Sartell. The tackle of Dakota Jolly. How does Jesse Skrull fit into this? So at this point in time, do you realize that in the rivalry showcases,
we're tied through 2 years.
34-34. By the way, we have announced a couple of games for next year on Rivalry Thursday. Only 2 so far. Started with a couple of good ones. Alcoa at Greenville, week 4 of the season. And then week 6, I believe it is, Farragut and Bearden. You can never go wrong with that one.
No, you can't go wrong with the rivalry of West Knoxville.
Yep.
So, you know.
Well, we were kind of waiting for this week to be over, kind of waiting for the championships to be over, then get with everybody. Didn't want to bother some of the schools that were playing late. So we'll put that on our Twitter and tell you what our schedule will be next year. Can you believe it'll be year 15 of Rivalry Thursday next year?
Yeah, I can. It's had a lot of good games, a lot of good seasons.
15.
Had a couple of dud seasons though, right there about year 6 or 7. No, I'm not talking about like. I'm talking about like just like. Don't you remember like we had like a 2-year run?
It rained every week.
Well, I was gonna say. I was gonna say we had about a 2-year run where it was like blowout after blowout after blowout after blowout. We never got a good game.
Yeah.
In the last several years, we've been very fortunate to have some really good games. I'm not saying we don't have the occasional blowout because we do, but we've also had some.
I mean, the best game this year, I mean, it would obviously have to be West and Alcoa.
Well, that and then of course back and forth Clinton and Campbell County. I mean, that was like basically like back-to-back weeks or whatever it was. It was really, really neat.
Yeah. Yep.
So it'll be 3rd down with a minute 24 to go. I would assume a straight run here from East Tennessee.
By the way, Joe McNish is letting me know it's next year will be our 22nd season together with Joe handing stats to me. I've only thrown 3 pins at him over the 1 year longer than his relationship with Skip McMillan, he's telling me. By the way, the guys, I do want to say this, the guys on the crew have been incredible this year. Tim Petrie heading it up as our director, Brad Lyle on graphics, Chris Smith on replay, Brian Seachlog, our chief engineer, Joel Ellison, Sway Rosales handling audio, Rand Lindman not here tonight, Skip McMillan is a producer, Tony Budnick running around down on the field. There are so many guys. As a first down here would end it, but Knoxville will make the stop and the timeout and force the punt.
I can promise you, if Knoxville scores, Dave will go for 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, who wants overtime?
Well, but I mean, I think he would go for 2 regardless. And this guy went for 2 in the win in the region championship game against Chattanooga Christian. He's not carrying it all. How about trying to get to overtime on this one?
Which quarterback you sending out there for Knoxville? The offensive coordinator is Justin Presley. His quarterback's Wilson, but Luke Johnson.
Well, and Johnson's not played the last couple of series.
It's kind of his turn.
It is his turn. We need to get Eric over there in the middle. We need Eric interviewing some of these coaches right now. Like that. You know,
what, in the middle of the huddle so you can hear the play call?
I'm really disappointed that Zach or Eric didn't interview one of the officials tonight.
It's not good enough.
Eric, you should have interviewed Ella.
I guess my mic was turned on. I said the 30 other interviews we did wasn't good enough for you, but
Pearson for Oak Ridge. Look who's deep. Deshaun Bishop is deep. Pearson punts this one away and tries to keep it away from Deshaun Bishop, who says, I'll pick it up. Oh, did he drop it? Did East Tennessee recover that?
Yes, it's over.
And that ends the game.
And that'll be all she wrote.
And I understand that Deshaun Bishop wanted to get his hands on the ball and return it, but that'll do it. East Tennessee will get the win, 21-14. He's like, should I grab it? Okay. Oh, bad bounce. Get back here. So 2 years of the Rivalry Showcase, 34-34.
You've already got your talking points for year 3. We're tied through 8 quarters. What happens tonight on year 3 of the Rivalry Showcase? From Gallenberg Pittman.
That's not where we're going to be.
Yes, it should be.
Really?
Yes.
So Dave Meskey And there he is, right on cue. This is how great my guys are. Travis Mazingo of CAK behind him. The last time that Dave Meskey will go off a football field, 42 years as a head coach at Webb. And, boy, he's been a thrill this week. Just so much fun to get to work with him. And Davey Gillum, Todd Loveday, Chad Brown, Jerry Lee Long, all the people that you see.
The best, don't you remember when we were up there, speaking of GP, when we left the press box laughing that one night? We're like, and there's Robert Gillard with Chad Brown.
Yeah, still laughing today. So congratulations to East Tennessee for pulling off a 21-14 win. And there's Dave Meskey, his last time off the football field. And so we've had 3 of our 4 coaches in this game who've walked off the field for the last time.
Well, I mean,
Clark Duncan and Joe Gaddis last year. Dave Meskey this year. If Davey announces his retirement after this game, there's really a serious problem. Now they're going to shoot off all the fireworks that were left, and there's the shot right there. What a spectacular night here at the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, presented by Food City, as East Tennessee gets the win 21-14. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our MVPs when we come back.
The Rivalry Showcase is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Humana, E2 Sports, and OEB Law.
Blue 2020 F-150 41,990. Hut. Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
Well, congratulations to East Tennessee and head coach Davey Gillum, as the Bob Black Trophy has been handed to East Tennessee in honor of, there's Zach. Hand the trophy over, Zach. There we go. Davey Gillum gets the Bob Black Rivalry Showcase Trophy. Not quite a gold ball, but it is a gold ball. Let's head down for our 6-star MVPs for both East Tennessee and Knoxville. Eric Kane with Jeff Hedrick of Exterior Home Solutions.
Yeah, we got a crew down here. So, this year, of course, we're giving out 2 MVPs. 1-2 Knox County, 1-2 East Tennessee, and they're both in honor of someone. For Knox County, it is in honor of Sam Anderson. So it's the Sam Anderson Team Knox MVP player of the game, and that's going to go to Chandler Wilson of Knox County and, of course, of Carter High School. And then for East Tennessee, this is the Steve Brewer player of the game, and that's going to go to Bryson Val. Bryson Val of Anderson County. So, guys, congratulations. Thank you so much, Jeff. And first and foremost, Bryson, we'll start with you since you guys got the win. I know it wasn't like Anderson County playing out here, but it was always important to get a win, right?
Yeah, we had a blast. You know, this whole week we all got to build brotherhood and friendships with each other. And you guys did a great job making this fun. I mean, taking us to Top Golf on Wednesday, I mean, it was a blast.
Chandler, obviously you want to come out with a win here tonight, but still a really, really fun week. I mean, this is the last high school football game that you'll ever play. How was the week and the game for you?
It was super fun. Thank you guys for putting on such a fun week for all of us. I mean, we got to bond with some guys we never met before, and it was really fun, so thank you guys.
Would you guys recommend any high school athletes to kind of finish off their careers like this playing in the Rivalry Showcase?
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is a blast, and it's just a good way to end off your season.
All right, well, guys, congratulations again. Best of luck throughout your future endeavors. We enjoyed watching you guys in this game and throughout your high school careers.
Thank you.
Mark Packer, back up to you.
Yeah, I need to see the coaches down there, Dave Meskey and Caleb Slover. But for me, this is the highlight, is Dave Meskey hugging players from, teams that kids he didn't coach, but bonded with them this week. And what a class act.
Yep, we'll miss him. The game will miss him. Webb will get ready to hire a new athletic director and a new head coach.
Yeah.
But, replacing him is a tall order.
Spectacular event tonight as East Tennessee evens the score. 21-14, no pun intended on that even score, on the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. For everyone who helped put this on, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. Football season is in the books for 2022. We will see you again in August. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year, and be safe.